You are listening to Radioactive 90.4 megahertz. Get active.
I bring people here in front of you who has something beautiful in their mind, in their heart, which may motivate or inspire you, or maybe it's worth listening.
This is a COVID special series. I am the host Pritivan, and today I am going to talk to R. Girish and Prashanth Shah from Association of 41 Clubs of India, who is going to donate 7,500 pieces of PPE kit, 1 lakh pieces of masks and groceries to various places. They are already raising funds and helping people around the globe. Now this is for people from our Nama, Bengaluru.
I'm R. Girish, a serial entrepreneur. Have been National President Roundtable India for the year 2003-4. Have been committed to service with various service clubs like Roundtable, 41 India, Rotary and Freemasonry.
I am Prashanth Shah. I am the trustee in Roundtable India Foundation and also the national project convener, what we call as Share Your Joy for 41 India. And I run an engineering company into the business of distribution of industrial bearings.
So, Preeti, Prashant and me know each other for the last 25 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, we spent time together in the service club called Roundtable,
Okay.
which is below the age of 40.
Okay.
The moment you cross 40, we become 41ers. That's called a square leg, or it's called a 41er.
Okay.
So collectively, we've all been working for a lot of service over the years under the banner 41 India.
Okay.
Now, for the COVID, we said, let's put our hands together and see how we can help a lot of people. So Prashant has been instrumental in raising 50 lakhs from Timkin from America.
Okay.
And 41 India, that is from where we are, has contributed 5 lakhs.
Okay.
And our earlier organization, Roundtable India, has contributed 10 lakhs.
Okay.
So we've raised 65 lakhs as of today. And we are donating masks, PPE kits and grocery. In the form of mask is 1 lakh, grocery for 1,000 families, and PPE kits is about 7,500 pieces.
That's truly wonderful. Can you tell me a few words about 41 India?
So, Prashant, you want to add value?
Yeah. See, Preeti, just to tell you, our 41 India, we are a service club in India in existence from the past 40 years.
Okay.
We are operating across 75 cities, having 220 chapters and a membership of 3,000 people.
Oh,
and
wow.
we
That's
also
really
have
wonderful.
And we also have a ladies' wing called the Tangent.
Oh, Tangent is a ladies' wing. Okay.
It's a ladies' wing.
Okay.
We at 41 India have been doing these community service activities across the country, be it at old age homes, orphanages, and also helping to build toilet blocks and classrooms with Roundtable India, who is our family service organization. Like Girish said, that is between 18 to 40, and after 40 we call ourselves as 41ers, and we belong to 41 India. So what happened is, once this pandemic set in a way it was a call for the nation, and we had to provide relief in and around our ecosystem and to the community and society at large.
Right.
So since March 15th, 2020, we have contributed over 10 crores towards distribution of dry ration, providing prepared food and providing COVID-19 safeguard products like gloves, masks and PPE kits. This is being done across the country.
Oh, okay.
Now,
already done. So much already done. Okay.
Already done.
Okay.
Now, for our Bangalore city, like Girish said, we have raised 65 lakhs, some 50 lakhs from a corporate called Timkin Foundation from Canton, Ohio, and another 15 lakhs was raised from our own internal accruals from our own service members.
Okay.
So now this money that has been raised is being distributed as follows.
Okay.
So on the 24th at 12:30, we are providing this 1 lakh masks, 1 lakh 2-ply honeycombed cloth masks to the police commissioner's office.
Okay. Right, sir.
And on the 26th morning, we are providing these ration kits to 500 families. These ration kits will last for at least 15 days for a family of 4.
Okay.
Yeah, this is in the 26th morning.
Okay.
And on the 26th evening, we are distributing this 7,500 high-risk PPE kits to the 6 government hospitals. These government hospitals are Kidwai Institute of Oncology, Jayadeva Institute of Cardiovascular Science and Research, Bowring Hospital, NIMHANS, Sanjay Gandhi Institute of Trauma and Orthopedics, and Indira Gandhi Institute of Child Health. These are basically the COVID designated hospitals, and the COVID warriors who are there need this protection. So we have shortlisted these hospitals, and we would be giving these 7,500 kits to these hospitals. This we are doing it on the 26th evening. So that way, we are doing our bit for providing this COVID relief for Bangalore city.
So whatever you have done already, as you said that across the globe you have done already. So at that time, Bangalore was not included?
It was also, but in the form of ration only, food only.
Okay, right.
Prepared
so now,
food and
this
ration.
time it is exclusively Bangalore city you are doing?
Yes.
Okay.
This, our 41 India is part of the 41 International, and our Roundtable India is also part of Roundtable International. So we are, the most important point I want to tell you, Preeti, is that we are a zero overhead organization. Meaning to say, every rupee that you given, goes directly for the charity service.
Okay.
No rupee goes towards anything to do with admin. All of this is borne by the members themselves. This is unlike any other service club, where sometimes many of these clubs have certain admin costs. Whereas in our organization, every rupee goes directly for charity. So we say that we are a zero overhead organization, and we don't have money to spend for publicity. So we request people to talk about us so that, the corporates and other people understand what 41 India and Roundtable India is doing for the community at large.
Right. Right, that's really important. And now this is the COVID time. So in the normal time, what 41 India does? What is the motto of 41 India?
The motto of 41 India is we run a service called as Share Your Joy. We call it as SYJ, Share Your Joy, where we basically do community service activities, at old age homes, orphanages, and any other needy place, whatever is required there. You require coolers, you require some work to do with infrastructure, you need beds, you need computers, whatever that helps the community at large. These are the places where we give ration, we give whatever requests that come from these orphanages and needy places, old age homes. We provide this service, and we call this as Share Your Joy, where all our communities, our members are themselves involved in doing the last mile service at these places. This SYJ program is done across the country. And our sister, that is the Family Service Organization, Roundtable India, does a program called as Freedom Through Education, where they build classrooms and toilet blocks at government hospitals. And we also do something called as FT Plus, where we give computers and other science lab equipment. So it is a synergy between Roundtable India and 41 India, because the tablers from Roundtable India go on to become what we call as 41S. So, and we call ourselves as 41 India. So in our spare time, we do this community service activities, what we call as Share Your Joy.
See, in our India, if you see, there are lot of old age home, lot of orphanages. So how do you choose or whom you give, or they have to contact, request you, which way you
they keep in touch with us.
Okay.
Regionally, like Bangalore, let us say I am staying in Fraser Town. If I get to know or somebody comes to me, then I put it to my club, which is in Bangalore. My club will put it to 41 India or to the district. That is called the area. So the request comes from the public. We visit it and see if it is needed. If it is really needed, then we address the situation in the form of fundraiser or partnership or corporate handshake. Something like that happens.
And Preeti, I will add here, we are non-sectarian. We know we are apolitical and no religious affiliation. So anybody needy from the community can approach us.
Okay, that's really wonderful. Yes. Now, this food, whatever is coming from your end, the food packets. You already said PPE kit going to the hospitals, and then masks are going to the commissioner. That is okay. But food is specially going to which community, or I mean, which sector of people?
Going to a slum.
Okay.
Now we have some friends who identify the slum and tell us.
Already you have identified already.
Yeah,
people.
it is already identified, and that too there is a system.
Okay.
The agency which identifies goes one day ahead and checks their Aadhaar card and then gives them a token.
Oh, okay.
Next day they come at a common place, give the token and collect one per person and go back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We have mapped many of the slums and wherever the underprivileged sections of the society are there. And like Girish rightly said, there is a certain amount of due diligence done. So we are ensuring that it reaches the right, the right audience, the people, it reaches the needy people.
That is very important, right? Yes. So if you don't mind, can I ask what items are included in that pack?
Yes, in that pack you have rice, you have atta, you have soji, you have oil, you have some spices, you have sugar, you have salt.
Okay.
So all of the soap.
We have soap also, so that they can keep their hands clean continuously.
Right.
Constantly for whenever required in a regular interval. So that, what are we trying to do? We are trying to educate them, saying there is some issue. So be clean, be hygienic, so that you don't become a member who should spread it or be asymptomatic. Agreed. You've not gone for work, so there is some food given to you to take care for some days, not all the days.
Yes.
But later start working somewhere and earn a living to lead a life.
Yes.
We are trying, ours is a stopgap arrangement, that's all.
Yes, right. That is true. Always, definitely. We cannot, we cannot take care for whole people for every day. It is not possible. But yes, definitely it will be a very great help for the people, for the time being, people who do not have earning right now, or people may be suffering right now. Yes,
Correct.
It will be a great help for them. Right.
And Preeti, in one ration kits, to be more specific, we give 5 kgs of rice, 2 kgs of atta, 1 kg of rava, 1 kg of dal, 1 kg of sugar, 1 liter of oil, 1 kg of salt, and 5 soaps. So this is what one kit would go, and this we believe, like we were telling earlier, will last for a family of 4 for 15 days.
Here I want to ask, those masks you are going to distribute, are those self-made? As many people are making masks by themselves and distributing nowadays. So what about you?
Yeah, it's a very relevant question. What we did was, we went, when we met the police commissioner's office, so they gave us 2 samples of 2 masks, which are these 2-ply honeycomb masks, which can be washed again and again, and which can be reusable. So what we did, these were 2-ply interwoven honeycomb cloth masks. So what we did, we took these samples and gave it to the manufacturers who are making this. Okay. And we got this exactly manufactured as per the requirement, because these other the other masks that are there, they become a little stuffy for people to use through the day. Whereas this is easily breathable, can be used many times.
And it is washable also.
Yes, it is absolutely washable.
Yes.
So you can use these masks each mask can be used for a couple of months actually with the washing.
Yes.
So
that's
that
very
is how
important.
we came up. That's how we did this. Yes.
Right. Because
The
nowadays
same with the
whatever we are,
PPE kit.
yes.
Even with the PPE kit, we ensured there will be certifications And what is it called, Prashant?
Yes. See, these were all CITRA certified. Okay, CITRA is a CITRA is a government body. It is a government mandated body which certifies anybody wanting to manufacture PPE kits based on certain specifications. Now you have two kinds of PPE kits. One is the low risk PPE kits and the high risk PPE kits.
Right.
When I say low risk, see people the high risk would be for the doctors who are in the surgical wards and who are directly in contact with the COVID patient.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And whereas the low risk PPE kits would be used by the policemen when they're going to containment zones. Both are, so it is qualified by the GSM size. Okay. The high risk PPE kits would come with 90 GSM. So which gives more protection. It is completely sealed. The face is completely covered. We have what do you call these masks, gloves for the hand, which is and the legs, and also face shield and goggles. Right. So whoever wears these high-risk PPE kits and will not be affected when they come in contact with any COVID patient, and no water or even blood it won't stain. It goes away. So those are virus barrier. What shall I say? Cloth that is used.
So definitely this will be helpful for the people who are serving towards a society who is constantly working with COVID infected people.
In this pandemic COVID time, in this difficult time when we all are told to stay safe at home, how are you spending your time?
Yeah, this is a very, very relevant question. In these 2 months, we have spent all our time out on the field, delivering ration to many of the slums, delivering prepared food, going to the delivering PPE kits, be it at the commissioner's office or at the even I've traveled to Tumkur to give it to the superintendent of police's office there, and strategizing and planning through numerous Zoom calls how to effectively reach out to the affected people and how to raise funds to meet these challenges through corporate funding and also through raising personal funds from friends and our own service club members. So these 2 months have actually gone day in and day out working for our service club. We took our chances, which we believe that if I take sufficient care and I can go out and do service, because we felt personal safety is important.
Yes.
However,
yes, I am interrupting here. I am interrupting here. How did you take care of yourself?
Yes. See, I can tell you two simplest things, Preeti. I used to always have a hand sanitizer in my pocket, in my car. I have hand gloves and a mask. And I used to always carry, one mask a day. Okay. And 3 gloves a day. So every few hours you remove this gloves, throw it and put in a new gloves. So this way I was taking care of myself and ensuring that, try my best to keep, this social distancing of at least 3 feet as we were moving around doing this.
As you are in the outside and you have seen how people are suffering, what suggestion you want to give to other people, to us, to the people who is listening right now?
Yeah, to the people, what I would say is the suffering on the streets is unimaginable. When I saw the migrants, it was unimaginable, the suffering that is there. So what can we do? We as ordinary citizens of the country, what we can do is, one is contribute whatever you can. It does not matter in terms of quality or quantity. It should be, whatever you can give back, you can do this, and you can do it from a safe distance. Contacting service organizations like us who are doing this service at the ground level. So we need, the people down there need your sympathy, need your understanding, need your, participation in terms of at least handing over or at least contributing or donating whatever you can to the people there, because the suffering on the ground is something that we cannot imagine, because we are all still safe. God has been kind to us, but we got to share His kindness with the people down there. This is what I would tell our people. Don't put yourself at risk, but whatever you can do. Each of us should think what I can do God has put me in a better position. What can I do for my fellow person there who's suffering there on the street? So this is what we need to understand, and not just sympathizing, but doing something from our end is what my message would be for the people.
Right.
Participate safely, sensibly, stay at home, stay safe, but ensure your friend, neighbor, and people around you are also safe and happy. I think that's a loud message to go, because we are an association of people. Our association is of people. And you need people to do good work, you need people to be around with you, you need people to contribute, you need people to participate. So this would be the larger picture in life, I think, for most of us.
As a volunteer, as a warrior, they are also human being at the end. They also have to be careful, because we never know where and when people may get infected. Serve towards the society. At the same time, take good care of yourself. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Thank you
Thanks
so
a
much.
lot.
It was really wonderful talking to you, and loads of
Thanks a lot.
blessings, loads of wishes for both of you.
Really appreciate, madam. Thanks a lot.
This is Preeti from the Pritivian Talk Show with Radioactive 90.4 MHz. If you have any suggestion or want to share your own incredible story, you can reach us out on Facebook, Insta, Twitter, and YouTube. Until next time, this is Preeti. Keep listening, keep loving, keep inspiring.
Radioactive 90.4 MHz, Bangalore's first community radio station. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Get active.